Hi, boys and girls. I'm coming to you from the comfort of my own house this summer, and I'm so excited to be back at school with you. And I wanted to share with you some fantastic information that we are going to be doing every day in our kindergarten classroom. It's called Phonics Time. And this information is all about phonics and how we do phonics every day in our room. We will start with phonics every morning after morning meeting. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a nice little presentation that I have created for you over our first letter of the alphabet, letter A. Every day during phonics time, we will have an ABC warm-up where we will watch the Letter Factory song.
At this time, we are proud to present the alphabet from A to Z. Some letters are made of straight lines, and some are curvy and round, but every letter makes a sound.
The A says ah! The B says b.
We're going to go ahead and stop right there, but we will be doing an ABC warm-up every day. It won't always be the Letter Factory song, but for the first 26 letters in the first couple weeks of school, we will be singing that song because those actions and that song help that letter and its sound stick in our brain. So I really love that song. It's one of my favorites. Another part of our phonics time will be the Phonemic Awareness. We will be talking about rhyming words, all about rhyming words all year long. Rhyming words help us become better readers and writers if we can recognize what a rhyming word is and we can spot one and come up with new words that rhyme with it. It helps us be better spellers. So it's something that we will be doing all year long. There's a little rhyming video that I'm going to play. We'll watch this all the way through. I'm going to kind of fast forward a little bit for you.
And they sound the same. You can sing them together and make it a game. So let's get ready. It's time to rhyme.
Hat, frog,
It's time to rhyme.
eye, mouse, house.
Words can look different. It's all depending on the way they sound when you reach the ending. So listen to me. It's rhyme time.
Shell, boat, goat,
Rhyme time.
hand, snake, cake.
Listen to the last part of every word. If they sound the same, it's the rhyme that you've heard. It's a beautiful feeling when you make a rhyme. It's a game, it's a puzzle, it's a really good time. It's poetry. Come join with me, it's rhyme time.
Spoon, rock,
Oh, whoa, oh, it's rhyme time.
key, hen,
It's rhyme time.
time. Listen to the ending. Rhyme time. Listen to the ending. Rhyme time. Listen to the ending. Rhyme time.
So that's Rhyme Time. We'll listen to that song and various other songs. I love interactive videos and music to get us excited about learning. And so we will begin talking about rhymes. Let's go through these pictures quickly together, though, before we move on. This is a cat and a bat, and this Humpty Dumpty, he sat on the wall. Then we have a mat and a rat. What do all of those words do, boys and girls? Yes, they rhyme. All of those pictures sound the same at the end. Rhyming words. Put that up here. Moving on to the next part of our phonics lesson. It's the time of the day that I call letter and word work time. During this time, we will learn letters of our alphabet. There's 26 letters in our alphabet. We're going to start with letter A. So that means we have 25 more to go. But we can do it together. We'll also learn the sound that each letter makes. Learning our alphabet and our letter sounds will help us become great readers and writers. Give me a big oh yeah if that sounds exciting. Oh yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and point to this letter A right here. If you notice, the little boy here in the picture has his hands on his face like this. And if you noticed in that first song, way back at the beginning of my video, we said letter A says, ah! So if you're kind of like you're scared of a monster, you put your hands up on your face like this, and that's the action, and you say, ah! Letter A says, ah! So I'm going to say the letter, and you will echo me. So I'm going to say A says, ah, and you're going to say A says, ah. So now I'll say the sound, and again, you will say that sound that goes with it. So A says, ah. A says what, class? Ah. A says what? Ah. One more time. A says what? Ah. Very good. A says ah. Let's look at some pictures that start with the letter A. A is for apple. Ooh, we say apple. Put your hands up for the A sound. Apple. You can hear that ah sound. A is for alligator. And what's this, boys and girls? Yes, that's right. It's an astronaut. All three of these pictures start with the letter A. A says ah. Another part of our important phonics time is how do we make a letter A? You will have this independent practice at the end of every phonics day where you will be writing these letters by yourself. We're going to learn how to write these letters, all of our alphabet. We'll learn how to write them. So not only will you learn how to read them and name them, you'll learn how to write them. There's a couple videos I have here that go with the letter A too. There's a video and a song. So that's something that you can click on when you're watching these videos on your own. There'll always be some things for you to click on that you can watch and sing along with. The neat part about our letters is there's always an uppercase. So this is uppercase A. Call it big A or uppercase A. Then there's a lowercase letter. So here's lowercase a. The capital letter, or the capital A, is made up of straight lines. You see 3 straight lines. If you think back to our song, we know that letters are made up of curvy and straight lines. So that uppercase A, or that big A, is made up of straight lines. Let's go down here and take a look at the lowercase a. Lowercase a is made up of a curvy line and a straight line. So we make a curvy line, and then there's a straight line. Another curvy line and a straight line. The neat thing about these independent practice sheets is that you start making your letters where the star is at. So if I were going to make a letter A, I'd start here from the star and I'd make a straight line down, top to bottom. I go back to that star and make another straight line down, top to bottom. And then I'm going to connect them right in the middle with a little line. Then lowercase a, again, I'm going to start on that star. I'm going to curve around, come back up to that star, and back down. Again, we're going to start from the star, curve around, back up to that star, and back down. We will be practicing our letters every day together. We will do some sky writing where you write in the air. You'll be able to practice in sand. We'll do some rainbow writing. You'll be able to do some letter sorts. You'll be able to get down and act out the writing. You will be able to write on draw erase boards. Lots of fun ways that we will practice our handwriting. Again, we will talk more about letter A in the future and the rest of our letters, but I wanted to kind of show you what phonics time would look like before you actually get into our classroom. Thanks for joining me today.